This is the Legal View with Farah Farah. I'm Chuck Farah, and with me today is my partner Eddie Farah. And today we're going to talk about uninsured or underinsured automobile coverage here in the state of Florida. Eddie, tell us a little bit about that automobile coverage.
Well, Chuck, we're always giving people advice on what to do after they've been involved in an accident to make sure that their family's protected. But there's something you can do before you've been involved in an accident to protect you and your family, and that's to purchase uninsured or underinsured motorist coverage. What this coverage does, it protects you and your family against people who don't have insurance or maybe not enough insurance. Let me give you an example. Let's say you're involved in an accident and your claim is worth $50,000, but the at-fault driver only had $25,000. If you have uninsured motorist coverage, your insurance company will pay you the other $25,000 to make sure you're made whole.
Eddie, this coverage applies to what individuals are covered by this coverage?
It's a good question, Chuck. It covers everybody in your household. Any resident relative that resides with you can use this coverage. Let me give you some examples of who can use this coverage. You could be on your bicycle and you're hit by a hit-and-run driver. They never find the person that hit you. Your uninsured motorist coverage will pay you for your injuries. You could be a pedestrian on the side of the road and hit by a vehicle that flees, or maybe the vehicle that hit you didn't have enough insurance. Your UM would pay you for that also. You can be in somebody else's vehicle and not even in yours when the accident happens, and you still have that kind of coverage. And it protects everybody in your family.
Yeah, I know the state of Florida has a lot of case law that applies to uninsured motorist coverage, and it really stretches out. That coverage can really extend to individuals that you wouldn't think would be covered under the policy.
Right.
But one thing, and you mentioned earlier how you can protect yourself before an automobile accident occurs. Well, one way you can do this is by not rejecting uninsured motorist coverage. The state of Florida requires every insurance agent to present the insured with a form that, which is a uninsured, or underinsured motorist rejection form. And I'm holding this up. You may not be able to see it clearly, but I advise you to not sign this form. In other words, do not reject uninsured motorist coverage. One thing that we do when we take on a case, an automobile case, first thing we do is we request this form from the insurance company, because if the form is not properly signed by the insured, then you automatically get uninsured motorist coverage for that accident.
Yeah, the other thing is, when you look at the breakdown of the premium, a lot of people are trying to save money in these tough economic times, but a lot of the accidents we see in our office are caused by people who don't have insurance or not enough insurance. And when you look at the cost of the uninsured motorist coverage compared to the other parts of your premium, it's really the best value you can purchase. So it's something you really want to look at, and if you can do it, you want to buy it.
Well, I think the state of Florida believes that it's very valuable insurance because they're making you sign a form rejecting it.